Our featured filmmaker is Cleveland's Johnny K. Wu, known for his action movies.
I made 2 features and also produced 1 feature. The first one is the Twisted. We haven't completed done yet, but it's under the can. It's actually a story about a guy who's a diplomat's son who falls in love with another son, but then he also got hired by the embassy to do some killings. It's based on a real story, but a little bit twisted a little bit, obviously. And then we had The Rapture, was shot in 2005.
Of course I knew it was him. Mr. Big was no threat to us. You are. It was good of the captain to lure you out of hiding as his last useful act.
For 11 days, it was one of the challenges because when we started doing that, we originally did a Joker's Card, which is a short film. It did really, really well, and so we said to everybody, well, let's get together and try to do a feature that we can distribute. So we did The Rapture. The sci-fi anime style, action, martial art with lots of wire stunt work. We managed to pull it off, and we got really, really great people to work together. We can do it in 11 days because we had 2 teams shooting at the same time. So you actually break apart the responsibility for each team, and we can do a good job. And we also got fortunate enough that The Rapture was shot no more than 6 to 8 hours a day. So except for the first 5 days, it's 15 hours. But everybody have a good time. The Rapture got a sales rep that got distributed to Japan, Serbia, Germany, and I believe also Thailand. Because my involvement in the filmmaking back then, and I kind of got myself into a lot of different events, a lot of different opportunities. So it helped me kind of establish myself in Cleveland. Then when I started making more movies, I put it all over the places and felt like there's a need for a filmmaking group. And thanks to IndieClub.com, we decided to create one called ClevelandIndieClub.com. And that actually brought a lot of people together and make it a really, really good place. We have about 300 Cleveland filmmakers in our list. And we get together once a month, and there's about 40 to 80 filmmakers that comes out and just have a good time and talk and chit-chat and BS a little bit and showcase each other's films.
This is gonna be nummy nummy. Here comes the airplane into the hangar. Oh, it's a good zombie, yes. There we go. Oops, sorry, got a little bit on your chin. That's okay. Here's some more.
I'd like to talk to you about something very important, my friends. An issue very close to our hearts and our brains. We all know who's responsible for the recent outbreak of zombieism on the south side of town, don't we, my friends? It's not something in the water. It's not the iodine in the salt. And it's certainly not the nuclear power plant outside of town. No matter how many three-eyed fish those tree-hugging enviro Nazis claim to find. No, we know who's at fault.
You want to become a filmmaker, take it seriously, learn the process, and don't always do it for free or give everybody free things. Because eventually when you get to the point where you make so much movie, you can't give away for free or ask people to do it for free anymore because you have a name, you have a credential with it. So people need to remember that all the time. Filmmaking in Cleveland is really, really diverse. We have really, really talented people, professional like David Litz, Adam White, and so on. And then we have really beginners from high schools who actually come out and shoot film and get to learn to the process. And there's a scene. There's lots of movement going on. And my understanding, the way I know is, at least right now, today, there's at least 20 people I know of making movies right now. So that's very impressive to say. However, there's not enough caliber enough to say that we can work in a Hollywood film yet. I mean, because we're still learning process. We have great city, we have a great area, but resources here. I mean, we do have it. It just take time. Maybe a couple years from now, everybody will be better. So who knows?